So next, let us go for an example that you people can do. So let us say similar time. Okay. There is a track like this. So this is point A. I'm considering it to be at 10 meter. All right. This is point B. This is at 6 meter. Now it is being said that this angle is 37 degree. Okay, fine. So there is a ball of mass and all the things remain same. So the ball loses contact out here. So you can easily see that it will move a projectile like this. Correct. If it lands here at point X, the question is asking find X. Chalo, do it please. Snehita, tell me.
So once to show previous page.
Yes, sure. Sritan?
So once can you explain these problems? I joined just now.
You joined a lot earlier only. I have seen you.
No, sir, but I was not there, sir.
This
I was
problem is
joined
simple.
earlier.
It's simple. This ball is released from this point. So it will move along the track. At point B, it will lose contact. This track is inclined at an angle of 37 degree. So after losing contact with this, it moves in a projectile. It hits the ground here. So you have to find out the horizontal distance covered by it. That is X.
Okay, sir. Thank
Okay.
you.
Yeah. Varun, Divit.
So
Sir, I'm getting.
7.6.
Okay, chalo, let us do it. So what will happen between point A and B? Again, the same thing will apply. What is the loss in potential energy is equal to mg into 10 minus 6, that is equal to 4 mg. Now gain in kinetic energy, that is obviously half m vb square minus 0, they should be equal. So half m vb square is equal to 4 mg, this mm gets cancelled. So vb is equal to root under of 8g, means it becomes 80. Okay, all right. So this becomes 4 root 5 meter per second. So after that, it becomes simple. So this velocity in this direction, you are getting how much? 4 root 5 meter per second. So it will have a horizontal component and it will have a vertical component too. So the horizontal component is going to be, so now if I replicate this diagram, just take this portion only. So now if you check it, this horizontal component is going to be 4 root 5 cos of 37 degree, that becomes 4 root 5 into cos 37 is 4 by 5, that becomes 16 by root 5 meter per second. What about this vertical component? This will become 4 root 5 sine 37 degree. So this will become 3 by 5. So that becomes 12 by root 5 meter per second. Correct? So now if I have to analyze the motion, so now analyzing the motion along x and y axis separately. Along x-axis, you are going to write 16 by root 5 into t. That is equation number 1. And along y, see, final position is below the initial position, so minus y. Initial velocity is up, so that is plus 12 by root 5 into t minus half gt square. So substitute the values here. Minus y means how much? Minus 6 only, is equal to 12 by root 5 into t minus 5 t square. So from this, t will be found out. If we substitute this value of t in equation number 1, you will get the value of x. Okay, so I hope the problem is understandable for everyone. Right, you got it? Fine. Yeah. हाँ भाई बोल, David, tell me.
पहले पेज से दिखाओ ना सर सब कुछ।
Sir, can't we find directly range, sir?
No, no,
Using
no, no. Sorry, you can't, because if you find out the range, actually, that is a good question. If you see, but if you find out the range now, you will get this much distance only.
Okay, sir.
Did you get the idea? Yeah.
Sir.
Harshit,
Sir, how that minus came, sir?
which minus? This minus. This is the consideration we had in kinematics, vertical motion. In vertical motion, I told when the final position is below the initial position, distance covered we have to take negative.
Okay, sir.
Right.
Thank you.
Snehita,
Sir, once will show question page.
yeah, sure. Question. This is the question page.
Thank you, sir.
उसका हो गया?
नहीं सर पहला पेज हो गया बस। हाँ
ये दूसरा पेज है.
हाँ सर नेक्स्ट सर
ठीक है.
ओके
चलो, next application let us see. So now we are moving on to application 2. So this application 2 also we have worked out earlier. Now again we are going to work out. That is, suppose we have a vertical sphere like this. So this sphere is held vertical at rest, correct? We are considering that the radius is capital R. Here is mass m, right? So this mass is released from rest. Okay. So the question is, the mass m is released from rest. Find the position where it will lose contact with the surface. Okay. Now, see, as the ball rolls down, we will consider that somewhere here it is going to lose the contact. So we are taking this position as theta. All right. So what are the forces acting there that we have to identify? See, downward force in this direction, this will be mg. This is theta. So in this direction it will be mg cos theta, and here is normal reaction. Correct. Since it is moving along a curve, so we can write mg cos theta minus n is equal to mv square by r. Correct. Now, as the ball is about to lose contact with the surface, with the spherical surface, so normal reaction becomes zero. We know that whenever it is losing contact, there will be no normal reaction acting. So what is the equation we are going to have? We are going to have mg cos theta is equal to mv square by r. From there, v square equal to how much we got? gr cos theta. Okay. हाँ बोल.
फिर अगर फोन वो साइड गया तो भी वही आएगा क्या?
सेम सिचुएशन, कोई डिफरेंस नहीं होगा. ठीक है.
अच्छा.
So next what we are going to see, that now I am writing as the only force doing work here is gravity. So we can apply loss in potential energy is equal to gain in kinetic energy. Acha, how do you know that there will be loss in potential energy? Because the particle is coming down. Whenever it is coming down, if I consider this ground as a reference, so that means potential energy is decreasing. So that is why loss in potential energy is equal to gain in kinetic energy. So now if I just have representation up to that only, that in the sense up to the point of losing contact only. So initially it was here, finally it has come over here. So there I have taken this angle to be theta. If you drop a perpendicular up to here, as this is r, so this will become how much? R cos theta. So the height by which it has come down, h is equal to r minus r cos theta, that is r into 1 minus cos theta, right? So if I apply this one over here, then what it will become? mg r into 1 minus cos theta is equal to half mv square. So from there, v square equal to what we are getting? 2gr into 1 minus cos theta. Is that thing clear to everyone? Right? So earlier, let us say this is my equation number 2 and this is equation number 1. Okay. So we can clearly write from 1 and 2, from equation 1 and 2, rg cos theta is equal to 2gr, into 1 minus cos theta. So how much you are getting? You are getting 3gr cos theta is equal to 2gr, hence theta is equal to, it is coming cos inverse of 2 by 3. That's the final answer. Okay, everyone watch it out. If there is any ambiguity, tell me. Shashi?
Sir, one time previous page. Sir.
Yeah. Pujal?
Previous page.
Yeah.
Yes, sir. Thank you. Sir.
Clear everyone? No doubt is there? No? Fine. Chalo, let's proceed.